Hello and welcome to Mock Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here starting with our first round of the Crimson Invasion pre-releases. Now, surprising or not, we actually versed the first person we versed in our Burning Shadows pre-release, which was Andrew Ward. So a massive thank you to Andrew for being my opponent for this first round yet again. So we are starting off strong with 3 benched and 1 active Pokemon, 4 going down in the prizes. Andrew setting up on his side with the red mat, and we are all ready and steady to go. We've already rolled. I think I am going second. Let's turn all this around. So he's starting with a Mawile and a Miltank. We've got 2 Pikachus, a Carablast, and a Miltank. Okay, interesting. Okay, attaching to the Mawile. Can't do anything with that because it is his first turn. Good to be back with the pre-releases. Definitely very, very cool. Love pre-releases. They're really exciting. Almost like an even playing field. He's Kukuying as well for 2 cards. Obviously, you can't attack. Let's have a little look what we can do here. So we've got a Nest Ball going down. That's going to allow us to get a basic, which we could get quite a few different Pokemon. Definitely could get quite a few. I might have been looking. No, it wasn't a Skiddo. It might have been the type Null, but we've gone with Registeel, which was a reverse. Not a bad card either. It's pretty. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. And a Timer Ball as well, trying to get those evolutions going with some of our maybe the Pikachu or the Carablast to an Excavalier. We've obviously got either 1 or 2. We're going with the Excavalier there, very, very nice. Again, a very good card for pre-release. The Fury attack is basically flip 3 coins, and for every heads you get 30 damage. That's pretty good. The Iron Tackle, though, is 130, which is pretty good for 3 energy, but you do 30 to yourself. Registeel is interesting as well for 1 energy. You can do Turbo Arm for 30 damage, and you can also get any energy out of your discard and place it on one of your bench Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. So Andrew having a look at what he can do. He's got an Excavalier on to his Carablast there. An energy going on there. So you can already do that roll for 3. So I think he's calling for family with the Mawile. So we can place them onto his bench. They've got to be basic Pokemon. And he's got his promo of Registeel coming out. Very nice promo indeed. And a Ghastly coming out as well. So obviously he's got a Gengar line going as well. That's very interesting. Okay, so he's done that. It's onto ours. We've got a Mawile going onto the bench. And another Excavalier evolution right there. Energy going onto the Pikachu. So we can do, I think it's 20. And if we get a heads, it does 20 more. Which I believe it does, so it does 40 to him. There's that. Okay, so what can we do now? Okay, so Registeel has got some metal energy on him, so if Mawile does go out, he could... Oh, he's retreating. Okay. Interesting, so he already has that energy in the discard, which he can put onto any of his bench. My guess he might do Excavalier if he's going to do that 30 damage. Is he going to take it? He's Kukuying for 20. Now, Pikachu has a resistance to metal, so he would have damaged us for 50, but it's only 30 due to that Kukui right there. Okay, so another energy going onto there. Obviously, he did just do that. He just took the energy out of the discard because of the Registeel attack. Energy going on to the Excavalier. We know that that Pikachu is possibly going to go kaput, and that is going to be a 2 going on to there, so we didn't get a heads. Okay, so Andrew is attaching another energy there to the Excavalier. That's ready to go with that that one attack there. Registeel again for the 30, which is only going to be a 10 because of the 20 resistance. So I think it's only got one more health for that Pikachu. It's only got 60 health. Pretty interesting movesets though. One energy, it doesn't need any electric energy, neither does the Alolan Raichu, which is pretty cool. The first one is Pika Draw, you draw one card, and then the second one, like I said, is you do 20, and if you get heads, you do 20 more. Raichu, it's got the ability of you've got no retreat cost if there's a stadium in play, and also the move of Psychic for 70, and it also does 20 times the amount of energy on your opponent's Pokemon. So for example, if Registeel had 3, it would do 60 additional. So I'm doing Peking Red card there, so I can have a look at his hand there and decide whether or not to insert them back into his deck and let him draw that many cards again. It's not a bad card. It's not a bad card, but when people have got maybe 8 cards in hand, there's not really much point because they're bound to probably get some of those cards back, especially at pre-release. If maybe they've got 2, fair enough, because they might have some evolutions there which might stop them. So we've got our Excavalier ready to go on the bench. We are rolling again to try and do some more damage to that Registeel to get rid of it. The Registeel, if it gets one more energy, will be able to knock us out. That is 100% certain. There is a normal Registeel there. And he is playing Sophocles to discard the 2 energy. That's pretty good play because obviously you can get those discarded energies back onto his bench. So that's pretty good as well. That Sophocles can go into your discard, please, Andrew. So we've got that Psychic there. Where is that going to go? He could place it onto... He could put it on the Registeel. Either one of them. He's got enough on the Excavalier, he doesn't really need to bother with that. He's guaranteed a knockout, regardless of what he does. The Sophocles into the discard, very nice. Regardless of what he does, if he attaches an energy, he can go for, I think it's 90 damage, or he can just do the 30 and knock me out anyway, because I've only got 50 health at the moment. He's putting an energy onto that Registeel. He's going for a knockout on the Pikachu, which means all of that energy as well attached to the Pikachu goes into the discard. Not bad if I'm going to play that Registeel, but we bring Excavalier in straight away. We're probably going to go for the 130 attack. We're drawing for a turn. We've only got 1 card to hand. But, and there's his prize card. He's taking his prize card. We're Cuckooing for that additional 20. Interesting. But we do get our 2 extra cards. So we're starting to stack up on our Raichu there. Ready to go with that. 130 damage there to that. We get a prize card. What do we get? That's a Pikachu right there. Okay. Of course, guys, look at that. We're actually playing our Toadstar mat. We showed that off just before Shining Legends. Toadstar had to make some play within this today, and he is doing so. Registeel coming up here. If he can get 1 more energy on there, he can do 130 and 100% knock us out there. He's going to do so, probably, which is unfortunate. Is he going to... No, ooh, he might not be. Yes, he is. Okay, so is he going to do the 130? He's... Oh, right, I see. So he didn't draw for turn there, and he's doing it so now. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say, well, are you randomly taking a card? Are you? What's going on? Okay, so what is he going to do now? All we've got is a Pikachu. We can't really do much. There's no trainers. He's Sophoclesing away something else? Really? Wow. 2 Sophocles. It's weird how they've given you 2 Sophocles, but then again, you know, you discarding 2, you're getting that 4. It's pretty good, especially with Registeel being able to give you back your energies. He's knocking us out there, taking his 2nd prize card. 2 left, 3 on ours. Raichu coming up here can't do a lot, to be honest. It does have the resistance. Really? Do we really have a Pikachu and a Raichu? That is crazy. Okay, we can't do anything. It's literally his turn straight away. He can do 90 to us, but that will only do 70 to us because of the resistance. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. Okay, so he can't knock us out this turn, but he can knock us out in the previous turn. Is that a Gengar? Yes, it is. So if I put any energy on any of my Pokemon, it takes 20 damage. So that's pretty good. You know, to be put on the bench, that's a good card. To play it, I think it only does 70 and your opponent's Pokemon is confused. But then again, that's pretty cool. Another energy there going on Registeel is going to retreat it for maybe that Excavalier. Maybe that... Yeah, there you go, Excavalier coming up here. It can do 130 to us, knocking us out. No, it can't because we've still got the resistance. Peaking red card, not that that's much good. Is he going to allow us to put it in? Yes, he is. Okay, that's interesting. He could be giving us a good card here. Maybe a How, another Kukui. I think I've only had one, though. It's a Sophocles, really? So we still need 2 cards to play that anyway. So that's a knockout there regardless, because I think the Alolan Raichu only has 110 health. Yes, it does. And the Excavalier attacks for 130. Good play there from Andrew. Peeking red card again, having a little look there. Will we discard his hand? No, it doesn't look like we're not. We're just having a little look and being like, you know what? Yeah, keep them. Keep them. Why not? You can have them. You can 100% have them. And that is game. Wow, okay. Oh, that was quick. So that Excavalier there, he didn't put any damage on the Excavalier. However, that's fine. It wouldn't have knocked itself out anyway. Even if it attacked me there twice, it would only have 60 damage. So that's no problem whatsoever. That is a win there for Andrew for round 1. So shuffling up here. I've got a nice sort of theme going. I've got my Dratini t-shirt on, which is obviously water, or dragon, depending on your thoughts. And then that amazing Totodile mat with the Totodile keyring, the coin, and of course that little, not clay, but a little figure in the little, his little container, which is pretty cool. So, Andrew leading from the first round. We get to decide will we go first or second. If you verse me, this is definitely something. If you are verse me and I get to choose, I will no doubt go second. No doubt. And why is that? Because you can get an attack in. If you're lucky. But you can get an attack in. Or maybe, I don't know, you get... I'm just saying, maybe you get an Alolan Geodude, you can activate a Defense Curl. And that might save you. Depending on whether you... I think it's get a heads. Pretty sure. But... hey ho, we're ready and set up. We've got 1 card each. This could... ooh, that's a Carablast. Okay. So, Carablast. Pretty interesting. If you have a Shelmet, you can actually... if it's in your hand, right? That's the basic thing. If it's in your hand, you can use the... I think it's Armor Up. I think it's Armor Up or Shell Up or something like that. And it will basically allow you to evolve to an Excavalier. We are Great Balling straight away. He did just Kukui. He can't attack us, and it's a Mawile. He can't attack or anything. He's attached in energy, and he's got 2 more cards additional. Having a look there for the Pokemon, it looks as if Registeel is coming out. Not a bad choice there. But yeah, Carablast is interesting. The first move, if you're playing just Carablast, you're going to die. You need to have Excavaliers and maybe Shelmets to help speed up that evolution process. Because otherwise that thing is terrible, because it does 30 damage for 3 energies. Shocking. The ability, though, it does help. During pre-release, can't see it getting much play other than that. Registeel promo going down on Andrew's side, though, with 2 energies now on... well, 1 on each. So what's he going to do here? I think he might have done Call for Family, which basically allows him to get 2 basics. So that definitely helps set up a good card for pre-release, which is kind of annoying. You can definitely see what the staples are for pre-release when you play them, and also getting your different boxes and packs and everything. You can see what is going on with all of them. So Andrew shuffled all of that. He's got his Ghastly and also a Carablast out. We are evolving to an Excavalier, which is pretty good news. We're also putting on another energy there, giving us 2. We can now go for our triple... what's it actually called? Because it's not a bad move. It's definitely not a bad move. It's called Fury Attack, so I can roll 3, and for every heads I can do 30. So how much did we do there? We got 2 heads, so that was 60. It's not a bad attack during pre-release. Definitely a very, very good attack. Pretty cool. And we were running 3 during this event because we pulled quite a few... I think I had 4 Carablasts, and then 3 Excavaliers. So I mean that's pretty sweet indeed. Could have done with maybe 2 or 3 Shelmets just to speed up the process, but we can't complain. So we've done our 60 damage. Andrew has evolved into that Excavalier on his bench. Ghastly's not being evolved though. He could do the 30 for Crunch, which wouldn't do a lot. Or he could call for even more family and fill up his bench if he really wanted to. He might retreat. Doesn't look as if he is though. He's probably going to go for a Crunch, which I don't know what the thing is. He's rolling for some reason. That is flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. He got heads. I love life. So yes, getting that, very, very lucky. Okay, so our Excavalier is still at the front. A peeking red card, having a look there. You can see a Gengar in hand. Quite a nice stack of energy. We are going to let him shuffle that back in. He could get a Haunter from that, which would be a little bit annoying. But trying to stop that energy from coming up is going to be interesting. I'm rolling there straight away for any damage at all. Possibly. Yeah, I think so. I think I might have just done 60 or 30. Once he's drawn his cards, I've taken my prize card already because I'm going to knock it out. That's a goner. Morwell gone. So that is 3-4 on my way. Registeel coming up. Here we go. This is going to be interesting. So, at the moment, it can do 30. There's the Haunter, of course. Another Registeel coming down. I love the difference between the promo and the actual card. It's very, very cool. Almost tells a bit of a story. I don't know whether it's like, oh, can you work for me? And then the other one, the actual promo, is like, yeah, let's work together. It sort of looks like that. Bit odd, but it works. So, he can do the 30 and he can also add an additional energy, which I believe he's going to do right now. Puts us up to 60 there. And he's starting to bulk out some of his bench as well. It's a pretty good card for pre-release. Definitely Registeel, very, very good. We've got our energies there for our Excavalier. Yeah, because we're putting the 30 on. That Registeel is gone, so that stops that energy consumption. He could still bring up that Registeel as well. Shove a Metal Energy on. He's bringing up the Haunter, though. Probably got a Gengar in hand, which is going to be a pain if he can evolve that. There's the Gengar. Okay, so now any energy I attach from my hand, I put 20 on. However, with Registeel, you can attach it, no damage goes added to it, so that's pretty good. Sophocles in there for 4, or is he... Did he? He might not have. Okay, Registeel coming up there with his 1, so he can do 30. And I think that might knock out Excavalier. I'm pretty sure doing 30 might not. Yes, because I'm already on 190. It's going to knock me out. He's got another Morwile coming out with that Nest Ball. That's pretty cool. Shuffling his hand. Okay, so... going to do the knockout. Come on, notice. There we go. There's the knockout there. So we're left now with Registeel on the bench with no energy on us. We do have an energy in hand, so at least we know we can get that 30. If we can get a Pokemon on the bench, at least we won't go out next turn. There's the Morwile. It's not the best Pokemon, but it's something. I think we might even have the Go-Goat Hollow in hand. There is an energy going onto the Morwile. At least we're not going to get knocked out if that Registeel does go down. He's only got 1 energy, and so have we. We can do 30, he can do 30, and we can just start putting energy onto the bench. So that could be the energy war then. Another energy going on there, so all he needs is 1 more on there, and he's ready to go with his 90 attack. If he had a Regice on the bench, he'd be able to heal 30. So, what's he going to do here? It looks as if he's going to do the 30 attack. Getting energy out again? Pretty sure. There's the energy going onto the Gengar there. And that's 30 onto our Registeel there. There is a Carablast going down there. Timer Ball, maybe looking for an Excavalier here. What else could we go for? Not really a knot. Right, so he's pointing out here that because I've added the energies here, because the Gengar's in play. This is the thing. If there was multiple Gengars in play, you'd be putting, say that 3, you'd be putting 6 damage counters on every energy you put on your one Pokemon. It's crazy. So next Cavalier coming up there for the Carablast. We might have only just rolled 1. That's all we needed though for that Carablast, which is Excavalier. A Leaf Energy going on somewhere here. We can't evolve that Carablast this turn. We can set him up though. Start setting up at least. That puts 20 on there because of the Gengar. Love that Gengar. Everyone loves that Gengar so much. Okay, so we are doing the 30 and we're placing an energy onto the Carablast, trying to get it ready for that Excavalier here. Great Ball for, he's basically, you can pick up the 7 cards, have a little look. If you can see any Pokemon, he can have it and put it in his hand. He does have to reveal it though. Let's have a little look. What can he do? Another Gengar coming out. He hasn't got a Ghastly on the bench, which is interesting, but then again, what else could he have put down? Another Registeel? But I've already got rid of his promo, so he's got none except that one on the bench at the moment. Okay, so there's another energy there. So he's going to be doing the 70 damage for the knockout there. Or is it 90? Could be 90. It is 90. 90 knocks us out anyway, so that's fine. Carablast is going to die next round. If I can't get the Excavalier, there's the Excavalier. It will do 90 damage to us, which... will we live through that? Just. Unless he can play Kukui, that's gone. Ooh, is he going to do a Gengar? No, he can't do anything with Gengar. Gengar's just on the bench, sat there, letting some energy be a big pain. He's got a card. He's got a card in his hand. What is it going to do? Is it an energy? It is an energy. Oh, no, okay. You're not going to put it on Gengar? Okay. Yeah. You're going to place it on there? Yeah. Okay, to retreat the Registeel for that little beauty right there. And you're going to Excavalier me for 130, which knocks me out. Fair enough. So now he's only got 1 prize card left. We're on 2. This is not looking good. I've got barely anything here which will be able to do anything. Let's just put it that way. Miltank is interesting. Got to give it some benefits. Miltank is definitely an interesting one. Basically, the Moo Moo Molt, as long as the Pokemon is your active, if you attach an energy, you basically heal for 90 damage. That's all I can do. I'm pretty sure I know it's over the next turn. Yep, there it is. So he's won 2 games. That's it. That is it. Literally, that's it. It's pre-releases, they're definitely fair. You know, sometimes they're like really overpowered when you get a GX going, but they are fair because everyone's got that same sort of deck, and you've just got, it's just luck. It really is just luck. It comes down to luck. I don't think it comes down to skill. It comes down to luck. Maybe how you play and set up everything. But yeah, very, very cool there. So massive thank you to Andrew Ward for being the first opponent in this. But yeah, that is the first round all sorted and done with a loss for me. Happy days. I'll see you guys in the next video on the channel. But apart from that, I will see you then. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.